Tēnā koutou te whānau, nau mai, uki mai, and welcome back. Welcome back to our live stream in regards to our he kaupapa kōrero. So as you can see in front of you, I'm joined with a few extra faces as such, and so for our whānau who joined us on Wednesday in regards to the Luna Me kaupapa that's happening, we shared with whānau out there in regards to this awesome kaupapa or program that Luna Me are doing for our tauira, and what better way to pretty much get what it's been like for tauira in regards to this kaupapa than bring some of them that are currently on the existing program at the moment. So, kia ora te whānau. Kia ora, thank you for joining me today through this live stream. And yeah, just want to mihi to you all in regards to, you know, just coming in and sharing your experiences and how it's been for you there doing the current Akoranga the program there, should I say, there at Luna Me. So let's just get straight into it. So, suppose really tell us, Casio, you know, what has it been like studying there? What is it that you're doing, and what do you like about it there at Luna Me?
So I've been studying graphics design, and one of the things that I've liked the most about it is that it's such like a wide spectrum. Like a lot of things fall under graphics design. Like we have learned to design magazine articles, we've learned to design book covers and album covers and all that stuff, and currently we're working on doing wireframes for website design, you know. And for me, I think that's really awesome because I tend to like jobs where I'm doing different things every day and I'm not doing the same thing over and over. Like you're learning something new every day, and I think that's one thing that I have really enjoyed the most about this course.
So it sounds like you're always something to do, something different, keeping you engaged, the learning new aspects of it. That's pretty cool. What about you, Rhys? So what is it that you've been studying as well, and what's it been like for you?
Yeah, I've also been a part of the graphic design team here. So basically just learning those new skills like using the Adobe suite. So Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, like now we're working on Adobe XD for wireframes, and it's honestly been like really great learning all those new programs and all the different options. Like it's always something new, and yeah, I like that change of things, and just like broadening my knowledge of like all that different cool and creative stuff, and having that, you know, creative freedom of imagining like in your head and then, you know, putting it down on paper per se. It's been great.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it sounds like it sounds like it's been a pretty awesome way to be able to get into something like the graphic design side of things. What about for you, Josh? You know, what has it been like there? What have you been studying there while you've been there on the program?
Yeah, the same as Casio and Rhys. I've been on the design team, and I agree with Rhys on the creative freedom. So you got your individual learning, but you don't have to follow that course exactly. You just go off and do your own thing, sort of. Yeah,
nice.
That's part of it.
No, that's awesome, because I suppose it takes me back to when with Taranaki iwi, how we came into your space early on, and kind of just seeing some of the work that you have been working on, and you know, like you're saying there, Josh, you know, being able to work on stuff where it kind of allows for you just to expand or to go into the areas that you're really interested in. So it sounds pretty cool, and you know, some of the stuff that you've produce within your projects and all that. It's pretty mean, you know. Definitely inspired me as well with, you know, just looking at some of that stuff. But I suppose, you know, too there, Josh, you know, with the Hangarau Akoranga program. So how would you describe it to somebody who's considering to, you know, to go into this program like you've done yourself?
Yeah, I'd say most courses is like standard, do this, follow the course to a T, but the course here, it's more just fun, you know, have fun with it, do what you're comfortable with, and yeah.
Yeah, because I think that's a big thing, isn't it? There, Rhys, you have to, I suppose the environment has to be comfortable, and you've got to be enjoying what you're doing, you know, to be able to, I suppose it's like anything, you know, when you wake up in the morning, the last thing you want to be doing is dreading to go and to actually complete or go, you know, go each day today. So, you know, what about for you there, Rhys, you know, in regards to for you or for somebody considering to doing, you know, what you've been doing, what would you say?
I would highly recommend it. Like, just working with this core team that we have has been like honestly great. We've got awesome support from the staff members here, and we just have that freedom to do whatever. Like, we're doing the design side of it, and it's great to just do our own thing. Like, my personal favorite is doing wireframes and website design. So being able to have that option and that being able to focus on that has been great. And working with the other students and bouncing off of each other's ideas and really having that like baseline for learning how to work with other people has been really good.
And that's a big component of it too, I suppose, when you think of like how you've just mentioned that you're bouncing off others, you're working with others. So like all three of you have mentioned earlier that you're all a part of the graphic design team. So I suppose for you three and any of the others that are doing that kind of the aspect of it, you would have been spending a lot of time. So, you know, Casio, for you, how would you describe it for whānau and, you know, and for them wanting to come on, you know, what made you come onto the program at that point?
Yes, I think for me, one of the biggest things that I've found the most helpful that Learner Me has shown as like a big important part for them is their mental wellness sessions that they add into it. Like, you know, studying and learning new things can be quite stressful, especially if it's something new for you, like it was for me. And,
Right.
you know, they have a session every day where they're working on their breathing and what steps you can take to make sure, you know, your mental health is there and, you know, it's good. And it's making sure that you're not pushing yourself too far and you're not working too hard, and, you know, being able to ground yourself. You know, they encourage going for walks when you're stuck on you know, a project that you're working on, just to get, you know, a breath of fresh air. And I think that has helped me a lot because I tend to get really focused in on what I'm doing, and, you know, them encouraging me to go for that walk has helped me, I think, be a bit more creative and, you know, come up with new ideas, because I'm not just singled in on it. You know, I'm going for a walk, looking at beautiful Taranaki that we live in. So yeah, that's definitely one of the biggest things that I feel has helped me, and one of the things that Learner Me has made so prominent in our course.
That's great. And, you know, and that's such a, you know, when you think about it in every general day-to-day life, life's busy. You know,
Yes.
you're under the pump. You're just, you know, it's kind of like sometimes it could be a daily grind. But, you know, we often forget about our mental well-being or our wellness, you know. So, you know, to hear you talk about how, you know, that's been incorporated in the program as well. It's, you know, it's something pretty unique and special. And, you know, just sitting here too, we have these two lovely wahine here as well, Angie and Nicola. And like you mentioned, Rhys, around about the support, you know, you've got great tauira there, but I think too, you know, with both Angie and Nicola in their roles with the pastoral care side of things, you know, that's a big piece of it as well. So, you know, just for you, you know, with yourself there, Nicola, you know, what is it like with seeing these young men and women just grow in confidence every day that you're working with them and they come to Learner Me to do their kaupapa?
Yeah, it's probably the most rewarding job that I've been in. turning up to work and watching them grow every day. And even if that's just turning up to course, for some youth that is, an achievement. And and just supporting them in any direction that they want to go in their career. So it's really good.
Lovely. Awesome. And I suppose for you too, e te whananga Angie as well, coming into this particular part of the mahi as well. And, when it comes to the actual Lunami kaupapa and program, but being able to also share with our tauira there and the Lunami kaimahi around about, some of the, our values as well, that we have at Te Kahui and Te Kahui o Taranaki iwi, but also just being there to support our tauira as well, and because of some of them are, our whānau as well, which is awesome. How's it been for you, and what's the growth that you've seen in the tauira there as well?
So just to come into this space to collaborate with Lunami and the team, the staff, and then obviously the particular program that the Taranaki iwi have been brought in to work with this particular program, Hangarau Akoranga. So we've come to together for the learners to create our website, something that we've been planning to do for at least 5 years, isn't it, Ray? But the mahi that they have done from when we first looked at it to what they've achieved, and this is only a 6-month course, so they've done a fraction of what will continue after this. It's been incredible. So this is all the back end. This is like as they said, these are the designers, you've got the programmers, you've got the coders, you've got the technicians. So, and they all come together, and that's what I've seen with this rōpū, is their kōtahitanga coming together, having to work together to create this amazing project that they've got ahead of them.
And I think that's the beautiful thing about it, and you've touched on it there, te whananga, is around about I suppose when you look at it, even though you have your different parts or your different, that tauira are learning, that the key emphasis here is being able to come together as a whānau. And you're right, just seeing, the growth within the tauira from the different times that we've come in with our Taranaki iwi space in regards to the collaboration for the website and all that. It's just, some really amazing and inspiring young people there. And it's so awesome just to see them grow and flourish. And so, really, I suppose that leads us to what has it been like learning at Lunami? How's it been for you there, Rhys? What has this journey been like for you?
Honestly, it's been quite amazing. Before I joined this course 6 months ago, I was quite lost. Didn't know really what I wanted to do or pursue, and this has given me quite a nice foundation to open me to a world of so many different options, especially in IT. Learning with others, and especially with this Taranaki iwi website project. It's been a great opportunity, and not only have we've learned lots, so many different things, but it's improved my aspects of life quite significantly, from setting up new routines and habits, waking up and having a purpose of the day. It's really been great, and it's just improving all aspects of my life, and it's pushing me to try my best, and especially in and out of class. So it's been great.
Awesome. That's really inspiring, Rhys, and just so awesome, just to hear your whakaaro around what this program has given to you it's very special. And you're not just going in to learn a specific aspect of IT, but what it's actually giving you are all those other fundamentals. So that's awesome, Rhys. Really, really proud of the mahi that you're doing, and just what you've been involved in. So that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that with us today. And what about you, Josh? What's it been like for you with the Lunami environment and that experience for you?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is the staff and the other students just real friendly, and all the support that they have for you. So, other people that aren't part of the design per se will come look at your designs and, give you a different point of view and something you might have missed or things like that. And just walking around between classes, they don't treat you as a student per se. It's just another colleague, and it's been real good.
Nice. And yes, I must mahi to you too, Josh. Definitely with seeing some of the mahi that you've done and being able to have worked with you two on certain design aspects. So and you're right, the staff, the whānau there are an amazing bunch. And like you say, they care and they want the best for every single tauira that comes into Luna Me. So no, that's awesome, and thank you for sharing that. And kia koe, Casio, so what's it been like for you learning at Luna Me? What's this journey done for you?
Yes, I feel like I was definitely in a bit of a lot like Rhys. Before this I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. Like I was just working to work just to have something to do. And I feel like I had never thought for myself to do an IT job, but now looking at it, I'm looking at moving into doing more graphics design or marketing side of stuff, and I'm really, really enjoying it. And I feel like Learning Me has helped me a lot because it's not only gotten me back into my routine, it's also helped me be a lot more accountable for my work because, they're not hovering over you, making sure you're doing what you need to do. They're kind of like, here's your work, you decide what you want to do. It's all up to you. And that's definitely helped me grow a lot because I've definitely struggled with time management. I think a lot of people, feel that way. But I feel like now that I've got that skill and I feel a lot more accomplished when I am doing it for myself rather than for other people. And, I owe all of that to Learning Me. They've honestly just changed my life for the better.
Nice.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. That is so awesome. Just hearing from all three of you and the experiences, that this last 6 months has actually given you doing this particular, program is really inspiring and really encouraging, especially for taiohi out there that may have been in the same situation or just, unsure of what they want to do. And like you said, Casio, like you came into this and not having any understanding about or even thinking of getting into IT, because I think when you think of it, when we think of IT, we think, oh yeah, dismantle a computer or putting in a Wi-Fi box or something. I mean, my IT knowledge isn't that big, but I think what I've come to appreciate and learn and actually respect is just the many components and the aspects that is involved. And what better way to have something like this right here at home, just you to be able to be here in Taranaki, because like when we spoke with Ross the other day, a lot of the stuff is big, city centres. So no, I've just really appreciate you all for sharing your kōrero around that and what it's done for you, because the key thing here is that with anything, we can talk about it. We can read it, we can see pictures, but I think the most powerful thing here is bringing you on into the space today to share and kōrero. And I can understand that this platform can be a bit foreign. I mean, it's a bit foreign for me as well, but for me, it's what the most beautiful thing here is that we get to hear your voice and we get to hear what it's been like for you, because that's for us, should I say, is that's what we want to be able to also celebrate and acknowledge, but also there may be other taiohi out there that we're in the same position or actually thinking, oh, let's give it a go. So, I just want to thank you all for sharing your experiences, your kōrero today. I mean, like I could go on for Africa here, but, I can understand you've got mahi there to do. I mean, you're on your last week, next week. So, I'm sure there'll be some certain bits and pieces that you need to wrap up. But I suppose really what I wanted to do was just to actually, before we get into the bit around, well, how can taiohi out there that want to jump on the next cohort, before we get into that space, I just wanted to pass the rako around to each of you, Casio, Josh and Rhys, and just say, is there any final comments that you wanted to share with our whānau out there that will be viewing this? Any kōrero in particular? Rhys, any last comments or words you wanted to share with us today? E te whanaunga?
I just think that if you're lost and you don't really know what to do and you've thought about just trying something like IT, just give it a go. Like, there's not much you can lose. Like, it's been great working with everyone here, and yeah, there's literally no negative from signing up and doing it. So that even if you don't learn much, which you will, it also will improve your day-to-day life. So
Nice.
yeah.
Awesome, Rhys. Awesome. What about you, Josh? Any last comments there, whanaunga?
Yeah, just even if you don't think IT is what you want to do in the future, just give it a go. You might keep your mind partway through the program, and yeah, it's better.
Awesome, Josh. Thanks for that. And how kia koe, Casio, any last comments that you wanted to share with whānau?
Yeah, I think just for me, because as a female coming into what I assume is like a very male-dominated space, I definitely felt a bit unsure about whether I wanted to step into it. But I felt like now was the time to take that step out of my comfort zone and have a go. And I honestly have enjoyed it, loved it. All the guys at the course have treated me the same as all of them, and I definitely feel like I belong in that space. So if you're someone like me who doesn't feel like being comfortable in that space, or you would fit in, you honestly would just like have a go, have a crack at it, and I'm pretty sure you would love it just like I have.
Rawe. And that's a good point too, Casio. It doesn't matter whatever whatever it is, that there is a space there, it's safe. And it's safe there for tauira to come and learn and be a part of the whānau, which is awesome. So I suppose, without further ado, the main thing here is that what we want to also get out there for taiohi that give it a go, or actually want to jump on the next cohort. My understanding, and as you can see there down the bottom with that banner that's running across the bottom there, e te whānau. So details in regards to signing up for the next cohort. So my understanding there, Angie and Nicola, that the next cohort's starting the 18th of April. And
I think it's actually changed to the 19th because the 18th is actually Easter Monday.
Oh, yes, can't forget that.
Yeah, so
the 19th.
Yep.
Beautiful. So you'll see there, whānau, so 19th. So it's the 19th of April. And so if you are interested in enrolling for that particular intake, so give the Learn Me whānau a call. So at home, 920-3424, or via email info@learnme.ac.nz. So with that in mind, e te wānau, so as we draw a close to this he kaupapa kōrero segment, I just want to send a big mihi to you, Rhys, Casio and Josh. You're amazing young people, taiohi. Just what's your kōrero that you've shared with us, the experiences that we've been able to have with you and the journey with Taranaki, iwi and Learn Me doing the collab with the website has been truly inspiring. And to just hear your kōrero, your story, and just how it's giving you another foundation for your way forward. We wish you all the best. And just want to commend you for taking a step in a direction that for some you may not have known what it was about. But like anything, if we continue to strive, and like you're saying, Casio, you've come to the end of the course, and what it's given you, how it's opened your eyes, what it's done for you, Rhys, from a personal aspect, to get you, motivated and moving, and same for you, Josh, and and this kaupapa has, being able to work with you and doing some design aspects has been truly amazing. So just want to acknowledge you all and the rest of the tauira there at Learn Me, and yourself, Nicola and Angie and Ross and the rest of the whānau there. Just keep up the great work, and we really look forward to seeing the next cohort and the growth there. So that's all from us here today, te wānau. So for our whānau, if you haven't caught the first particular video, jump in there, have a look. You know, we've got Ross from Lurname, who's one of the cohort, just explaining everything in regards to the kaupapa. And of course, we've got our tauira here that have shared with us today in regards to what it's been like for them. So from us here at home under the maunga to our whānau near and far, have a great weekend, and we'll be back with some more informative kōrero with our He Kaupapa Kōrero segment. Me tōngai harakeke e tiwi, mauri ora i te wānau.